friends. How are you this evening? I'm trying the countdown thing. I think it works, but I have a blur. That's not going to help. Excuse me while I blur you out for a second. There, that's better. I thought I had it ready, and then, it looks different after you hit record or hit live. It's not recorded. I'm live. So, mystery stamping. My name is Cheryl Wright, and I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from northeastern Montana, and we are here to do some mystery stamping. I posted the clue earlier on my Facebook page and in my Instagram group, or my Instagram, whatever, profile, whatever. And now we're going to assemble. Yay! We're going to assemble all the pieces and parts that I shared. So, I have a couple quick things. The prepaid Paper Pumpkin subscription sale has started officially, actually yesterday. You can get some good deals on multi-month subscriptions. Anyway, they make great gifts. A Paper Pumpkin is a kit. I did it as, look at that. I did it as a class a few weeks ago. And inside, it's got all the things. I'll share it with you when I put my other camera down. So why don't I put my other camera down or get my other camera going? I have to put it down. All right, we're going to add it to the stage. We'll get everything situated. If you are new and don't know what a Paper Pumpkin kit is, today is your lucky day. So Paper Pumpkin, this is what is on sale right now. You get multi-month subscriptions at the sale. Once a month, you get a box in the mail that you don't know what's inside. They usually give us a few hints, but they never know. You never really know. This was the kit that was delivered in November. This is not the kit that's coming, but this was some gift card boxes with tags, and I did them as a video a couple weeks ago. So you can go back and look on my channel when we're done here. But the tags were kind of cool because there's stuff on both sides. And love the stamp set. It was a very nice little stamp set. Everything you need comes in the box. The adhesive, the ink, everything you need comes in the box. So that is a Paper Pumpkin kit. And on a year subscription, I think you save $80 to $100 if you go in on this sale. The sale goes until the 9th. You can't skip the first one. So if you're like me and already have a Paper Pumpkin subscription, I'm going to go in and skip the one that I already have going. And because I can skip the one that is old, I can't skip the one that's new. So, or maybe I want both of them. It looks like a really cool stamp set. So let's move on. Product of the month. Yay! This is a new program that Stampin' Up! Has started. Every month, they're going to release a new product that is for $5 after you spend $75. So you get your total up to $75, and then you can add this product for $5. It is this one is 12 by 12 designer series paper. And it is all these beautiful shades of paper. Demonstrators don't really know what it is very far in advance. And so we can't really give you many clues, and we can't get it ahead of time to make fun projects for you. So you just get to do it with us when we get it. My light is off tonight. Not off. It's in a weird place. Anyway, so there's that. That's the new product of the month, the Paper Pumpkin sale. Also, the last chance list has been updated. Now, the last chance list means these are the products that are not going to be available much longer. They're on supplies while supplies last. And many of them from this catalog, if you are in love with this catalog, it goes through December. So that's why a lot of these products are on the last chance. They won't be ordering anymore if they're on this list. And at the end, I can show you where to go on the website. If you just go to specials it'll tell you, it'll probably actually pop up right away when you get there. But there are some in here that were very popular and they are going away. Not everything, but a lot. So tonight we're doing 106. That is the number of the case that we're doing. Can you believe that? So if you need a screenshot, there you go. Gather these supplies, detective. We're going to solve a mystery. I have a couple options because I couldn't make up my mind. And I know what it's supposed to look like at the end. So speaking of which, I should get my cheat sheet head going. All right. Yes, I have a cheat sheet. So this is what we need. Like I said, I have some options. So cardstock, 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. Cardstock B. I went white. I know it's hard to believe, but I went white and I'm choosing this embossing folder. This is the one that went with the Gathering Leaves suite. I wanted to use this one. This is one that's coming out in the new catalog that comes out in January. Demonstrators get to order it ahead of time, but I think it might have been too busy for my project. So that is probably not an option. Then we're going to go with this one. I'm going to go with this one. You guys can go with whatever you want. Be sure to say hello in the comments when you get here and let me know where you're from and what you're up to. If you're hopefully you're crafting. So then you need DSP 5 1/4 by 1, and you need to cut 2 that match because it's on the same card. Duh. And then you need DSP that is 3 by 2 1/4. And then you need white, and you need it for your sentiment, and it should be about 2 inches. 2 inches-ish. I couldn't decide. I know. And then I have backups for them, mats for them, and I couldn't decide. I am prepared, but I don't know what I'm prepared for exactly. So let's go ahead and get started. Oh, we also need a stamp set with sentiments, embellishments, die, bling, etc. And you also need a white or something on the inside if you have a darker base, but that's on you. So, all right, I'm going to set this aside and we're going to go ahead and put this together. So go ahead and fold and crease. All right. Be sure to like, subscribe, comment, all the fun things. I would love to see you return. So we're going to glue this on here. Oh, I have to show you my new friend. I buy holders from the Country Hive. Excuse me. And this little guy had to come home with me, had to be mailed to me. Isn't he just the cutest? So he's a glue holder. So he is just adorable. One of my team members and friends got me this one. So yeah, one of my very favorites is this. Just a quick plug for the Country Hive because she makes cool stuff. All right. Glue onto the card. I don't know why I'm so chatty tonight. If you are someone who signed up for the mystery craft box, Light and Wonder, I am planning to mail those. My mail date was December 5th, and everything is on track to do that. So, yeah. All right. So there, that goes down. Now, the next thing we're going to do is one of these 2 pieces is going to go down. And then we're going to put this one on top of it. And then we're going to put another one on. So decide if you want, where you want them. I actually don't like that. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to put this one And then that one, and we're kind of doing a really light weaving kind of thing. Not pretty. I'm copying a card that my friend Barb did earlier, but I didn't have her exact measurements because I'm cheap. And so I came up with my own. I say I'm cheap because I didn't buy her tutorial. All right, I just did it my best. So that's where we're headed. So one strip goes behind this and one strip goes in front of it. You decide which. I'm going this route. This needs to be trimmed just a smidgen. I was a little generous with this. I know I'm going to freak some of you out by just grabbing my scissors. I could have done this before. So right in the middle, go ahead and put this one. It needs a little more of a haircut. All right, now it's going to be too short. Watch it. I got lucky. All right, it works for me. All right, glue. Surprised not to see some of my regulars tonight. It is Tuesday at 7, isn't it? It is. We do this every week. And get it going all the way across. It's kind of in the middle, kind of not in the middle. Kind of in the middle. Okay. Now this piece we're going to put about there. All right. Hi, Deb. Oh, I'm glad to see someone's here with me. I was beginning to think I was in the wrong place at the wrong time. It happens occasionally, you know. All right, and then this is going to go right about here. You want a little bit to show when you layer this on, so have it go down a bit. And then this goes on top. And this needs a little haircut too. Well, at least I'm consistent. There we go. Then this is going to go here. I want a little of this to show, but I want a little bit between. However you do it is fine. Nobody knows what it was supposed to look like, right? Only in your head, in your mind. How was Thanksgiving, Deb? My Thanksgiving was very, very busy. We had 20 people for supper, family and friends. They all pitched in, mostly family. There were no friends, actually. Everybody pitched in and brought something. And, of course, the host does the turkey and all that. Usually, at least at my house, it does. And I have a decent size house, but 20 people made it seem very small. And some of them, of course, were children. So they were kind of loud. And it was just a wild time. But we all survived. Now I have to decide if I want a circle there with my words or if I want a square. You know, I kind of like the square. But you can use whatever size die you want that goes with your. Now I have to decide if I can fit anything I have on my square. There you go. I'm going with that one. Big hugs for a good friend. I could do peace on earth, but I don't think the peace on earth. Oh, it does fit. This doesn't look like a Christmas card. So I'm not going to make it a Christmas card. I'm going to make it a thinking of you card. Maybe kind of a winter thinking of you card. All right, I need a block. And relaxing for you. Good. Oh, you're old. Okay. So you were hosted. You were lucky to be hosted. See, the thing with our family is since I hosted Thanksgiving, I get to be the one that just shows up and maybe brings an item or two for Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Easter. There's enough of us that we take turns. So I like the leftovers from Thanksgiving best. Except for we didn't have any leftovers for no dessert leftovers. All the desserts left. That's all right, though. I don't need desserts. All right. Big hugs for a good friend. Now, my next dilemma is, do I want Misty Moonlight as my background? Ooh, I really like this. Or, I'm way off on the tulies, sorry. Or do I want cloud cover? And I think I already know. What do you want? What do you think? I think I like the cloud cover better. Your apartment is too small? Well, sometimes that's a blessing. I got to look at this again. That kind of ties it all together, though. Misty Moonlight or cloud cover? Any votes? Any votes out there? I can't decide. I'm leaning towards the blue. But since they're both kind of blue, you know. I don't know. I should do a this or that. This or that. I'm going with the blue. I'm going with Misty Moonlight. I have made a decision. All right, so then I'm going to put this on here. That took way longer than it should have. But I was very indecisive. I get these cards in my head and then I don't know how to finish them off sometimes. It's like, oh yeah, that'll work. Oh, that'll work. That works good there. That works good there. All right, now before I put this on, do I have any? I don't know if I have any kind of, oh, I have cloud cover ribbon. Maybe I should see if I want some of that. That's pretty. Could even go up here. I know. We're to the point of the card where you're embellishing your own. So just do your thing. I kind of like that. I wish I would have tucked it, though, behind. So now it'll just go. I don't think I can get it to go behind. But let me see. Yeah, no, it's not going behind. And I think it looked dorky if I went around all of it. Ah, see, this is what happens when you're on the fly. Okay, we're just going to do it this way. Didn't even get my ribbon scissors out. And we're going to put some Stampin' Seal Plus on it. Did any of you get anything from the Black Friday sale? I got some, well, apparently I did not get what I thought here. I got some, ooh, this is risky. I got some adhesive. I stayed up until midnight and got my order in at midnight when all the stuff went live. Yeah, I did. Okay, that turned out better than I thought it was going to. I thought I was going to have, I want that to be this. Okay, I need to get my ribbon scissors. My newest pair of snips is always my ribbon scissors. But since Stampin' Up! Doesn't have these anymore, I feel kind of lost. Because these are going to have to be my newest ones forever. And I even mark them. It's a little charm, ribbon only. Kind of like fabric scissors with those sewers. All right, and then this is going to get some dimensionals. Don't need the littles. So the mystery craft boxes are my big project for the week. I am diligently working on those. All the supplies, of course, arrived right before Thanksgiving, and I did not have a moment. So they are slated to go out on Friday, and I think that will be a good time. There is, oops, I was down too low. There is my card. I might add a little more bling if I could. Oh, I know what I'm adding. And I think this paper is on the sale. The ribbon probably is on the sale. The last chance sale. The prepaid paper pumpkin do not count for the product of the month. I don't know if I remember to say that, but I said it now. Oh, and if you stay till the end, I'll show you where to find the products that are on the last chance list. All right, I know I have the, oh, they're upside down. No wonder. So these actually go with this suite. This was one of the suites that we used for, or one of the bundles we used for stamping cross country. So let's see. I think we're going to use the cloud cover. Put one there. One up there. And let's see. We want to make a triangle. There, I have one on each piece of paper. There is my card for the night. What do you think? I think it turned out pretty darn cute. I am impressed. And I have a swap coming up, and I don't know if I'll have time to do a big elaborate swap, but I could do something like this very easily. And I'm trying to trim my ribbon with icky scissors, and I'm going to make a mess. You have to use the good ones, Cheryl. Otherwise, you just shred your ribbon. All right. Well, thank you for watching. It says I have people watching, but you guys aren't very chatty tonight. So, I will share my screen. Oh, I know I have some people that like it when I do this. So here is 106 with the card that I made. And while you're taking a screenshot of that, I am just going to tuck these embellishments away, and I will share my screen and show you all the, or some of the products that are now on the last chance list. Some of them are discounted. Some of them have a really good discount. If you have not ordered your Light and Wonder bundle for the mystery craft box, if you signed up for it, I gave you a deal. So if you ordered it from me, you're still getting a good deal. But if you haven't ordered it and you wanted to order it yourself, now's a good time because it's one of the ones that's on sale. But it might be gone sooner than later. All right, I'm going to remove this and I am going to share my screen. And I forgot to do this. So I'm still here, but I need to share my screen. Apparently my internet is being slow. All right, sharing my screen. Can you see anything yet? We'll do the window. And there we go. All right. So hopefully this is what you're seeing. Product of the month. I already shared that with you. Get your favorites before they're gone. This is the last chance. And what's the next one? Oh, 2 new kits. I forgot to mention that earlier. We have 2 new kits, the Banner Botanicals and As You Grow kit. And there's the Cyber Monday prepaid subscription. So if you want to go there, you hit subscribe there, or you can go over here and go to Paper Pumpkin subscription. If you're interested in the product of the month, you get to $75 and you can go in and add that. Here is what we were talking about, last chance products. So there are, I know I'm flying past them. There are 5 pages of products that are, when they're gone, they're gone. And some of them are discounted. If you want to shop the discount, you can come over here to see what kind of applied discount there is. If you only want to shop for the items that are 50% or more off, here you go. And this was a fun kit. This was a great, I had fun with this set. This bundle was, I can't believe it's $10. Guys, I made a lot of fun things with these two, and they're $10 for the stamp set and $17 for the dies. Those were some of my favorites. I almost want to go in and buy another set, but I don't need another set. Those are keepers for me. This beautiful butterfly, you can use that without the stamp set. It's embossed and cuts. The dinosaur dies. Oh my gosh, I haven't looked at this closely. Oh, and I love the More Than Autumn. So that's it. $7 for a pack of markers. So those are the 50% off. Let's go clear all. And let's just go to the 40% off and I'll cry some more. The Tractor and Company dies. Oh, I love that. Was my first mystery craft box. And I loved these and these these labels or whatever. These were great. And I loved this webs. Let's see what else. Oh, this stamp set's fairly cheap. $11.40. Again, my heart's broken with these two. I loved those. I know they can't stay around forever, but I think they're worth more than $10. Anyway. Oh, more markers. These markers are going away. They will never be offered this way again. So we have blends and colored pencils from now on after those markers sell out. All right, we're going to clear all. And 30%. We're getting some more. We're getting some repeat stuff because it's 30% or more. You know, I bought this bundle and I haven't done anything with it yet. It's got those cute little punches. See those little punches? Yeah. Yep. Scenic Adventure. I have that one. I haven't used that one yet, too. Some of these I bought to use in the future, not necessarily now. I plan on doing more scrapbooking in the future because I've got quite a bit of backlog to get done. So papers. Oh, I love this stamp set. I did a watercolor with that. So anyway, this is where you find the last chance, and you can just go through and just peruse the whole everything. I love to get some of that two-tone cardstock when it's on sale and like this. And then I have a little bit of a variety to do stuff. These were on back order forever, and now they're on sale. The traditional sparkling sequins. The branching out bundle. I thought I ordered it, but I can't find it anywhere. But the dies are staying, but the stamp set is retiring, so the bundle's retiring. So here's the Light and Wonder. It's last chance here, and it's a discount. I think if you buy it separately, double check your dies and your stamp set. Don't buy the bundle until you check to see if it's better to buy them separately. So anyway, you can always go back there. There's that one. There's that beautiful product of the month paper and the kits. So I am going to stop sharing and come back to you and say have a wonderful week. I will be back on Thursday night with a class. I've got to look at a couple different things to see which way I'm headed with my class. And I'm going to be working on the mystery craft box featuring this fun paper and the stamp sets and all that. So that's my job. And it's snowing out. So that's where I'm going to be, is in the craft room where it's warm and not snowy. Have a great night, and I will talk to you on Thursday. Bye-bye.